On this day in history, one of the most influential vice presidents in modern U.S. history was born in Lincoln. As VP under President George W. Bush, Dick Cheney was a leading advocate for the invasion of Iraq. In his political career, he also served as the White House Chief of Staff under President Ford, a representative for Wyoming, and Defense Secretary. Dick Cheney passed away in November at the age of 84.